Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display, daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Trident Cyclops case for the Motorola Droid X. You're more than welcome to visit these cases at their official website at any time, and that's going to be located at www.tridentcase.com. Now we're playing a little bit of a catch-up game with Trident cases for the Droid X. We recently just did a video of the Aegis cover, and now we're talking about the Cyclops case for the Droid X respectively. And if you're a fan of Trident, it's really a nice time to be a Droid X owner because you now have access to all three cases, or three product series I should say, for the phone. You have the Aegis, the Cyclops, as well as the Kraken, so you have a lot of choices to choose from. Now if you're completely new to Trident cases and you've never heard of them before, I highly encourage you to check them out, tridentcase.com. They have other accessories for other phones, and we think you'll be happy with whatever they happen to have for whatever phone you may happen to own. They're a really great company, up and coming, and we hope to see many great things from them in the future. Now with all of that warm, fuzzy stuff out of the way, let's go and talk about the actual Trident Cyclops case for the Droid X. Now I know a lot of Droid X owners out there already have their own case. Maybe most of you already own the Trident Kraken. So is there any real reason for you to be looking at the Cyclops? Well, to be frank, no, not really. If you have the Kraken case, be happy with it. It's an awesome cover. We reviewed it a long time ago. We loved it back then. We still love it now. The Cyclops case is really just kind of a derivative of the Kraken in our honest opinion for the Droid X, because these are actually both heavy-duty cases. The Trident is still a little bit more heavy duty, but the Cyclops isn't really that far from it, and most of the time the Cyclops is supposed to be a lot lighter and slimmer than the Kraken respectively for other models of phones out there, but for the Droid X this isn't the situation, okay? So please bear that in mind. This is actually a pretty bulky cover, and we really don't see that many differences from the Kraken other than some design elements and a slightly slimmer overall profile, but that is it. Now the included accessories with the Cyclops are just this little piece right here. This is a optional screen protector for the rear camera lens and LED flash. For those of you not in the know, you know, some case manufacturers out there do get a lot of flack whenever they install a screen protector, a pre-built one I should say, on their cases or the camera lens, because some people don't appreciate that. They take a lot of photos and they're saying, you know what, I get these weird artifacts on my photos, like I'm seeing ghosts or orbs or something, and of course those people don't realize they should send those out to the tabloids and become rich, right? But anything from that, aside from that, some people get pretty upset and they understand that, so Trident decided to say, you know what, if you guys want to have a screen protector over your camera lens and LED flash, you're more than welcome to go and stick this on. If you don't want to have it on, you don't have to have it on. You can just always kind of put it on the back burner, or just like stick it on your nose or something like that. I don't know. You can do whatever you want to once you actually get the Cyclops case. Now the screen protector that comes with the Cyclops is already pre-built into the case itself, very similar to the Kraken, and I'll go and show you this right now. That's how it looks like. And I have had people ask this unusual question, but it's a very valid question. I never thought of bringing it up in the past, so thank you for bringing it up. Some people are curious whether or not you get a watermark effect with the pre-built screen protector. Now from what we can see from the raw case itself, fresh from the packaging, as well as the one already pre-installed on our display model of the phone, we see no watermarking. Now some people out there may be wondering what the heck is that. Well, pre-built in screen protectors, the problem with them is that as moisture develops inside the phone, maybe you live in a very humid area, etc., or stuff like that, or what have you, and if the screen protector isn't really pulled that taut with the phone, then a little bit of moisture may cause it to actually kind of stick to the screen. You get this weird discoloration like where the moisture is at, and that's what we call watermarking. Now in our eyes, as long as your phone is clean and dry, okay, if water happens to get in there, I mean, we can't help you folks. I mean, obviously it's going to watermark. There's water in there, but in most scenarios, if it's just dry, and even if you live in a humid area, you shouldn't get that watermarking, because we felt that the screen protector was stretched out enough. So that's our little spiel on that subject. Now I'm going to go ahead and take apart this hot pink one. This one is fresh from the case. I'm going to show you what the Trident Cyclops is all about, just kind of dissecting it live, so to speak. The joys of doing things live on camera. It does look very unprofessional, but I'll go ahead and take that for what it is. I'll go ahead and remove the insert. And this is basically what the Cyclops is made of. It's these two pieces right here, or three pieces I should say. It's basically this snap-on skeleton. This is what goes over the Droid X first, respectively. It's a snap-on case, so it's very easy to install. The screen protector is already built in, as you can see right there. And we did mention about that watermarking thing, so hopefully you got a lot of information out of that. And there are actually little cutouts for the moldings on the Droid X as well, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you that in its completed form in just a bit. Now once you have this case installed over your Droid X, you're going to go and wrap it around with this silicone bumper. The bumper has a dust cover for the audio jack, USB port, as well as HDMI port, little coverings for the button on the front of the phone, and of course on the side as well for the camera, volume up and down, etc., stuff like that. And once you put this all together, see, it really does look like a mini Kraken case. You get this on the Droid X, and this is how it should look like in its completed form. So let me go and give you the 360 tour of this. We're going to move all this out of the way, make sure the pink one is off camera. We're going to start with the lip that is created from the Cyclops on the Droid X. As you can see right here, it's very, very thick, no different than the Kraken case, and it's actually much better than the Aegis case, also available for the Droid X. This is actually quite recessed, so that means if you happen to rest your phone on its face, there should be no reason anything should be touching the screen, and if anything's going to be touching it, the screen protector should take care of most things. But more importantly, if you happen to drop your phone, I don't care if you drop it on its face, on its side, on its back, throw it under a car, do something, whatever you want with it. I don't know why you would do that, but there you go. It's going to be pretty well protected. This is a heavy duty cover, make no mistake about it. The Kraken is more heavy duty than this, but you know, separated at birth, really. This case is pretty bulky, and for new owners of the Droid X looking for a slim case, this is not it. Okay, you might want to check out the Aegis. That might be a little bit more in your comfort zone, but this is a pretty bulky case. Moving on to the top, covering for the power button. Not as protruding as we would like it to be, but it does do its job, as well as a dust cover for the audio jack. Now surprisingly, this dust cover, unlike on the Aegis, is a little bit thin, so you can get away with most audio connectors, straight angle as well as 90-degree angle connectors, but we would still recommend you use a straight angle connector because it just makes your life a lot easier. On the side, a dust cover for the USB port and HDMI jack. We do like this dust cover design. Not only does it have a nice highlight for the color of the case itself, but this actually does stick into place. It's not loose like we found on the Aegis, for example. On the other side, specific coverings for the volume up and down button. They have little markings on them, always cool. Covering for the all-purpose button or camera button. And on the front, you actually get 4 coverings for your home button, search buttons, return buttons, etc., stuff like that, menu, etc., which is kind of cool. Adds more grip to the case, adds a little bit more, I guess, personality to it, if you want to call it that. Moving on to the back, opening for the rear built-in speaker on the Droid X, as well as an opening for the camera lens, as well as the LED flash. Remember, it comes with this little thing. You're more than welcome to put it on if you want to. And that is it for the Trident Cyclops case for the Motorola Droid X. If you're new to Trident cases, we would see no reason why you wouldn't like this case. That's kind of our typical spiel with Trident cases, but we really mean that. Go ahead and check them out at the official website for all the 3 different versions of cases they have for the Droid X, the Aegis, the Cyclops, and the Kraken, respectively. Now, if you're a Trident fanboy and you already have the Kraken and you're wondering why should I get the Cyclops, I can't really give you a good reason. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to dig something out. I want to get my best PR speech off the top of my head, but I can't. If you already have the Kraken, be happy with it. It's a great cover, and that's all I have to say about that. This is more of a derivative, really more of just kind of like a different style, if you will, than the Kraken, and that's how I honestly feel about it at the end of the day. So it was a long time coming, but not necessarily a medium duty case. This is still pretty heavy duty. It's still pretty bulky. It's still pretty big. It's still very attractive. So guys, check this out, the official website, www.tridentcase.com. I don't think I mentioned the colors for whatever reason. I think I had a brain fart. I apologize ahead of time. The Cyclops does come in 6 lovely colors. We showed you 5 of them today: black, pink, red, blue, and ballistic green. But it also is available in electric yellow, or yellow I would say, but it's very cool. Check it out, the official website, www.tridentcase.com. Give us some love over on our own website, www.daydio.com. We got a lot of toys for your Droid X. And please keep following us. Oh god, I'm running dry. Please keep following us on our YouTube channel, Day Deal on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. I need a glass of water. Thanks as always for watching.